everyone, Amber here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 5, which is the final day of my 5 Days of Fall series here on YouTube. If you missed the first 4 videos, I will have those linked down below so that you can check them out if you would like to. In today's video, we will be making this Folio-Style mini album. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do all my scoring for this project at the start. So for the base, I have a piece of paper that measures 3 1/4 inch by 12 inches, and I'm scoring it on the 12-inch side at 2, 3.5, 7.5, and 9 inches. For the binding, I have a piece of paper that measures 3 1/4 by 6 inches, and I scored on the 6-inch side at 1 inch, and then I'm scoring at every 1/2 inch until I reach 5 inches. And for the handle of this project, I have a piece of paper that measures 1 by 4 inches, and I just scored it at 1/2 inch on both ends on the 4-inch side. So now that all of that is out of the way, I do have all of the measurements listed down below in the description box so you can follow along easier. I folded up on the score lines of the base of my project, and to decorate up the outside a bit and give it kind of a bag or suitcase look, I am adding fake straps. So I have 2 thin strips of paper that measure 1/2 inch by 12 inches, and I'm adding these to the base of the album. I'm just estimating about 1/2 inch from either side, and I'm taking my time and just adding those with some double-sided tape to the project like so. Now I'm going to prepare to add the handle. I add it at the end just so it wouldn't get bent up or anything, but I do add tape to it, and you can kind of see what it would have looked like if I had added it. So now I'm moving on to the binding. You want to start by folding the first 1-inch flap towards you, and then just repeat that accordion fold all the way until you are done folding. Then we are going to adhere our little wedges together. To do this, you just want to take your adhesive. I like using double-sided tape because it's quick and it's not very messy. And you want to add double-sided tape to the first 1/2 inch mark and then to every other one after that. So you will have 4 strips of adhesive, and then you're just going to adhere them together like so. This is not going to be your typical hinge binding. We're not going to have any little gaps between our hinges. This is going to create a fan-like technique when our pages are in the book. So you can see how they kind of fan out like so. And now I'm going to trim down the sides a bit. So I was going to use this paper trimmer, and then I realized it wouldn't fit. So I'm just taking scissors and I'm trimming it down so that there's roughly between 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 inch of paper left. And then I'm going to add my adhesive to these 2 strips on the back, and that is how we are going to adhere the binding to the actual album base. So super, super simple. And like I said, all of the measurements are down below. So now I'm just going to adhere it to this little spine part of the album, and I'm going to try to keep it as even as possible. That always helps to get a nice clean look when you are creating mini albums. Once that is done, I'm going to move on to the pages. So this album will hold 4 pages that measure 3 1/4 by 4 inches. So all you need to do is add adhesive to the front of your page, and then you're going to adhere that to the back of the hinge. So hopefully that makes sense. And I'm just going to add my other 3 pages. Again, using double-sided tape, it makes it a really quick, easy process. And once I have all of my pages in, it's going to be time to add a closure and then to add the handle. So you could kind of see there how all the pages fan out. I do recommend not using too many heavy embellishments on the front page. I made that mistake, and the front page kind of falls over now. So just keep that in mind when you do embellish your album. So I used Velcro as a closure, and now I'm just going to add the handle. So super cute. I think this is so adorable, and I love that the pages fan out, and I just think it's so cute. So here is the final project, all ready for memories and photos and all that good stuff. I added tassels and charms like I always do, and I used the Fresh Bouquet collection from Crepe Paper. So you can kind of see how my front page wants to bend forward a little bit, but this is the final project. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll do my best to help out. And thank you so much for following me throughout this series. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care and happy crafting. Bye.